A lot of people wonder why anime, or more to the point, animation, has become so popular. Personally, I've always agreed with the late Roger Ebert, who said, "I go to the movies for many reasons. I want to see wondrous sights, not available in the real world, in stories where myth and dream are free to play. Animation opens that possibility, because it is freed from gravity and the chains of what is possible. Realistic films show the physical world. Animation shows its essence." With that said, let's take a look at Princess Mononoke as anime continues. Hayao Miyazaki is a great animator, and his Princess Mononoke is perhaps his greatest masterpiece. It is a story set in ancient Japan, right at the rise of the Iron Age, when man's progress and nature's existence first came into conflict. However, unlike some people's attempts to tell a environmental story, Ferngully, there isn't a simple good and evil narrative. It's a story of humanity learning to advance themselves, while at the same time remembering we need a planet when the dust settles. The movie opens with a watchtower guard spotting something wrong in the forest. There's a disturbance of nature, a great boar-like creature that appears to be made out of snakes.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
It attacks the villagers, and to the defense comes our main character. When he is finally able to slay the beast, his own arm has been wrapped by the snakes, and it's horribly scarred. We find that the monster was one of the nature gods, perverted by a bullet being lodged within it. When the bullet entered its body, it slowly drove it mad, thus creating this beast. This leads to our hero heading to the west to discover who or what placed the bullet inside the creature, and more importantly to figure out if his own curse can be lifted, or if he is doomed to suffer the same fate as the boar. There are bizarre visuals and adventures along the way, and we are able to appreciate the quality of Miyazaki's artistry. The drawing is not simplistic, but it has some of the same clear-line complexity used by artists as long as 200 years ago. Nature is represented in breathtaking detail as Miyazaki's art directors journeyed to ancient forests to make their master drawings, so that not only would it appear to be fantasy, it would be hugely based in reality. Over the course of the film, you will laugh, you will cry, but more importantly, you will feel. And it takes a lot of talent on that from all areas, from voice actors to animators and all in between. The movie does a good job of explaining why the mission is urgent without delving into the land of being preachy like most environmental movies do. And while the movie may not be overly violent, when something violent does happen, it is definitely shocking both to the characters within the piece and to the audience watching it. It's a well done form of storytelling, basically less is more. This is one of the first animes on another note where the, quote, dub was dubbed equally as good as the original Japanese audio. For those who are not in the anime world, that is a huge deal, as most people immediately consider anything that was dubbed to be inferior to merely subtitles. Princess Mononoke stands up as one of the greatest anime films ever made. I would highly advise you check it out if you haven't already. In my own opinion, this is the best Miyazaki has ever produced. Until next time, my name is Vega Goose saying thank you very much, and anime will continue.